everybody, what up? It's your girl Riku Keyblade Master, and man, do I got some news to report. Unfortunately, Trump is still not conceding the race, even though we all know that, Biden won fair and square. I mean, Trump did a damper on his own chances because he, as I said, he encouraged his supporters that mail-in ballot is fraudulent. So naturally, he led by a lot by the in-person vote, but then he started to lose a lot of momentum when they counted the ballots. He said in a statement, if you count the legal votes, I easily win. But if you count the illegal votes, they can try and steal the election or whatever. Well, here's the thing, dude. We've been doing mail-in ballots for ages upon ages upon ages. Now, I can't remember when it was first introduced. If someone wants to let me know when that was first introduced as a option, I would greatly appreciate it, because I know it's been an option for years. I just don't know if it was like the 1800s or very early 1900s. I mean, hell, it could have been done in the 1700s for all we know. But anyway, if anyone wants to give me a clear window to know when mail-in ballots were first implemented, I would greatly appreciate it, because I totally forgot. Also, he says he's going to use the Supreme Court to gain the election back, which I already had talked about that. But one thing I didn't mention is that in history class, I don't remember covering that part of the Constitution. I mean, if it is in the Constitution, I didn't know. Because I don't know, we just didn't cover that part. All we really knew is that all they really taught us is, well, obviously the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, like all the way down to, I don't remember the other amendments in between, but I think we got all the way down to like the 14th Amendment, which was the right to assemble. But I don't really remember too much, but I don't remember covering that a president can use the Supreme Court to, go against the citizens. I don't remember covering that part. Someone want to tell me if that's actually in there, because I don't remember covering that. I mean, I guess I can look it up, but who knows? Sometimes my Google Assistant doesn't catch what I'm trying to say. In other words, it doesn't process me very well sometimes, and sometimes it'll give me an answer that is like irrelevant to the question, which is like really weird. But anyway, it doesn't do that all the time, but sometimes it will. I'm afraid with this question, however, though, that it might. But yeah, someone want to give me the answers to when we started mail-in balloting being legal, and the part about using the Supreme Court to go against the people's votes. I mean, those three answers would be great. I really would appreciate those. Because I don't remember covering that in history class, or human civilization for that matter. I don't remember doing that. And I'm talking about any form of history class, from elementary school on up to high school. I don't remember anyone saying, hey, you know, a president can contest the election by using the Supreme Court. You know, that's actually an amendment in the Constitution. I don't remember my social studies or history teachers, in this case, saying that. I don't remember that being in the history books. And if it was, then someone must have skipped by that. But anyway, another piece of news that I've got is Sony has announced that thanks to the coronavirus pandemic, they are not going to put the PS5 console in the stores yet. It will only be online. But do not despair if you already pre-ordered the PS5. All you have to do is you can still pick it up at the store at your appointment time. There's some that will be there for those who had already pre-ordered the system. But I just figured I would let you guys know, because when I heard that particular news, I was like, you know what? I actually, due to my financial situation, I can't get a PS5 just yet. But I literally am definitely planning to get one sometime, maybe for my birthday. If all goes well, I might be able to get one before that, but I'm shooting for my birthday. Another piece of news that I would like to report is that I remember I told some of you that, I told some people, you know, I told Sora, I told Friday, that I was supposed to be leaving for Disney World in Orlando, Florida in January. However, my brother Lorenzo is taking another month in school to not only do underwater welding, but he's also trying to become an emergency technician as well. Which explains why we moved our vacation to February instead of January. Now don't worry, I'm going to be taking the necessary precautions that are needed. And I'll let you guys know how everything went when I get back. I don't know what day we're actually going, but I know that we're not going to drive straight there. We're going to drive a bit and then get a hotel and then keep driving. And then we're going to spend a couple of days at the park. And then we're going to do the same back home. Which means we'll be, instead of driving straight through back home, we'll be doing the same thing that we did on our way to get there. Because driving straight through, let me tell you, as someone who's been on multiple trips, Mississippi 3 times, mind you, driving straight through is the absolute pits. Like, I have been tasked with having to keep my parents awake so they, didn't fall asleep at the wheel, which I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at keeping someone awake when they need to stay awake, but I guess it just depends on, the person. Like, for instance, when my sister, drove back from one of the trips to Mississippi to go get her, And that was the first time I told you guys I saw this ugly thing, and it was called a palmetto bug. And the time I told you guys that I saw a dead cockroach in the sink at a truck stop. I also met my sister's cousins, Catherine and Allie. Back when MySpace was a thing, me and Catherine used to chat a lot. But yeah. I just wanted to let you guys know what all went on and what all is going on. Don't worry. As I said, when I get back from my trip, I'll tell you guys all about it. I don't know if I'll be able to get a GoPro by then or record what happens while I'm at the park. I don't know if I'll be able to have a GoPro by then. So the next best thing is if I get anything from there, I'll, showcase the items like usual. And I'll tell you all about the trip. I'll give you a huge summary on what went down. So until next time, I've been Riku Keyblade Master. Comment, rate, subscribe to become a Keyblade wielder, and stay awesome as usual. Stay safe. No joke, this virus has recently claimed more lives. And yeah, that's one thing that I definitely would have done if I was elected president, was open the pandemic centers back up that Trump shut down. Hopefully Biden does do that.